Some of what we know about the old days comes from stories shared by older family members. Tonight, Teresa Schmidt speaks with an elderly woman who lived through conditions that would not be accepted today.
Yvonne Malveaux was about 6 years old when she first learned she was not afforded the same privileges as the people who sat at the counter at a local store.
I wanted to eat, and I saw these people at the counter. So I pulled on my mama's dress and I told her, I want to eat. She said, well, you can't eat here. I said, well, then people over there eating. And she said, you can't eat over here. I said, why? She said, I'll tell you when I get home.
She also remembers asking her mother about the fountains at the parish courthouse.
So there's a sign on the right that says white, sign on the left that says colored at the water fountains. I said, Mama, what does that mean? She said, you cannot drink at that faucet. If you have to drink when you're here, she said, you drink at that other faucet. I said, why? She said, you see the word colored? I'll explain to you when I get home.
And so it went for Malveaux. She remembers going to separate schools, and she remembers humiliations, such as when walking home from a game in high school.
The white kids would be in school buses and they'd throw rotten eggs at us, throw trash at us. And we were human beings, but we weren't treated like human beings.
Malveaux says it made her feel self-conscious. There were even differences because of shades of black in her family. She said she was the darkest.
Some of the relatives moved to California, and they were considered white. And one of my mama's sisters, her oldest sister, moved to California. And when she was moving, she told my mother, she said, you and Charles and Joyce can come, but Ernest and Yvonne can't go to my house.
Despite growing up with feelings she considered devastating, she did go to school and become a successful nurse. She says change is still needed, especially changes of heart.
If we change the way we treat one another, then we can progress, make good progress.
And that, along with devotion to prayer, is Malveaux's hope for the future. Teresa Schmidt, 7 News.
That is truly living history. And every Friday on Live at 5 throughout this month, we'll be spotlighting people and places that make Black history what it is, American history.